This is a short video just describing the different clamping arrangements. Currently you can see the single and dual bending cantilever configuration. It's actually set with a sample in a single cantilever, but for dual cantilever you simply put a sample all the way across and tighten up accordingly. This arrangement also can be used for 3-point bending. If you remove these clamps, I'll show you how this is done. A sense of how quickly you can do this. Okay. So to remove all the existing clamps, you can now see the arrangement with the sliding pillar structures here. This is quite an interesting arrangement. Changing the free lengths is simply a case of loosening off these sliding pillars, and you can move them to lock locations, which there's 3 of them in this particular arrangement here. Notice that the pillars are offset in this, and these can be reversed so they can be taken right out. If I take the thing right off, you can actually see that this can be reversed if required. So we put it back on. I'll set it up with a 3-point bending clamp so you can actually see those. You can put a sample in just temporarily. These simply lock into place. These arrangements can go into 3 fixed positions, or they can go into any position in between, which means that you actually have quite a massive choice of free length with this system. There are, as well as the standard clamp configurations, the standard clamps are these. You can actually use extension clamps. And extension clamps look something like this. You can see that these will go on again in 2 different directions, and they give an extra set of free lengths. In total there's a choice of 18 with the bending arrangements. For the 3-point bending, you use these parts which you put on there on that side, and your sample simply slides in place here, and then this part goes into the middle. The sample goes in the middle there, and then you can secure it with the screws. Some nuts. Etc. etc. For the sake of the demonstration, I won't clamp everything up, but we can just do the centre ones up here, just so you can actually see. This arrangement. Do this quite gently. until it's just touching the drive. You can tell when it's touching the drive from the displacement display, which you can see is actually now showing a slight offset, and that means that it's just touching the sample. And that's 3-point bending. This particular arrangement can also be quickly changed into a shear configuration. I'll show you quickly how that can be done. The shear can be used for things like a soft rubber or a gum or a paste of some material. Very straightforward to use. Just remove all the clamps again. All the clamps have been removed, and now we can put the shear configuration into place. First you put on the central shear plate. Screw that in place to secure it. Oops. That goes there, and then the shear goes in this manner. We need to move the pillars inwards and into the middle position, and the middle position into the near position. When you do this, you need to ensure that the platinum resistance thermometer, which is this part here, is actually put into the correct location. Make sure that it's not touching anything. That's it. And then that can be secured temporarily. This can be done, should normally be done with the same arrangement on that side. But this illustrates quite quickly how it can be done. I'll just move that into the near position, fixed position. And you can put this on in exactly the same manner as the left hand side. Just put that there so you can actually see this. The one thing is very evident is it's very easy now to actually see how you can mount these. You can also preset the gap by screwing these studs inwards and outwards to determine the gap beforehand. If you've got a liquid, you can preset that with a feeler gauge. Then you can simply just roll it back and put your droplet of liquid or gum on there or paste, and then put it into place. With a soft rubber, you can actually position it in there and then adjust these once they're in place. Very straightforward to use and very easy. Make sure that the platinum resistance thermometer, when you actually finally clamp them in place, is actually free of the drive shaft. And that is how you do the shear. So that in summary is a quick illustration of the single and dual cantilever bending, 3-point bending and the shear arrangements. Thank you.